Hi, this is Eben Keys Music. Welcome to this channel. Today we'll be talking about um, some gospel routes or some gospel passing chord that I feel every musician should know. The such songs have been used in various gospel songs. Now, for those who have subscribed to the channel before, I want to say thank you. Then, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. Thank you. Now, let's go straight into this lesson. Now, in songs like Waymaker is actually a very popular song. Like Waymaker, Miracle Worker, Promise Keeper, Light in the Darkness. That's who you are. Now, what I just did was actually a passing chord. Now, some people will call it a turnaround chord that brings you back to the beginning of the song. Now, in songs like In Your Presence There Is Light, Expressions of Your Love, Revelations of Our Mind, in Your Presence I Can Bring Love So Offering, in Your Presence oh my God. Now, that particular chord was actually used in Your presence there is light, expressions of your love, revelation. Then there's the chord. Like that. Now, so such chords are really used in a lot of gospel songs. For those of us that score songs, we find out that we've seen these chords a lot in a lot of those songs. Now, I want to teach on like three basic form of those chords that I feel every musician should know. So let's dive in. Now, my number one route, I'll call it, is from. Let me say this as a reminder that such turnaround most of the time takes you back to the 4. There are turnarounds that take you back to the 1, but this particular one takes you back to the 4. So it is when you're going to the 4 that you actually put in these chords. All right. The first one, most of the time, it comes from Allah. Now, the first one I'll be teaching is actually a chromatic walk down of the major 7th chord. Now, our left hand will be on A. I'm using C as a case study. So, our left hand will be on A, which is Allah, our 6th note. Then, our right hand will be on our major 7th, which actually is C, E, G, B. So you do a chromatic walk down. What I mean by chromatic was that you go down semitones. Then when you get to this, the flatted 5th, which is the F chord, it actually turns into something like this. Now the notes of this particular chord are F sharp, C sharp, F. We have B flat, D flat or C sharp, we have E, then we have the A. So it goes down this way. 1, 2, 3, then it takes us back to our 4. Now let's put it in context. Waymaker, miracle work, promise keeper, light in the darkness. That is who you are. Waymaker, miracle. That. So that is it then. In your presence there is light, expressions of your love, revelations of your power and might. So that's what I just used right now. Alright, that's for our route 1 or our passing chord 1. Then the next one is actually movement from our 6 to our 1. Okay, let me put this way, okay. Most of the time I prefer to to go this stretch, maybe going 1. That's the second one. It's actually from our 6, or you can start to make it rootless. Then it goes to our 7th. Okay, let me give the notes. This one is the note we used before, or I just do an octave and add an E at the top. Then the second chord is this, which is B, G, B. You have D, F, A. Then you have your D. So then it goes to the 1. The 1, you have your C and your G. Then on your right hand you have your B flat, your D, your F, and A. So you have, or this is our 13th chord. C G, sorry, B flat. We have our D, we have our E, then we have our A. This is the 13th chord. So you have, all right. So let's put it in context. We make a miracle work. That is who you are. That is. So that is that for the second one. Then the third one, which I feel musicians should know, is the one that goes from the 6, it goes to the 2, then it goes to the 5, then at times it goes to the 1 before going to the 4. Then some people rather prefer to go from the 1 to the flatted 5th into the 4. So let's dive in. So continue to make it rootless, as the case may be, or make it a quarter. So you have La, E, okay, A, E, A. We have D, we have G, and we have C. Or make it the rootless, or make it a major 7th, whichever one you prefer. So you go from here, then this is the 2, where you have our D and our A. You have C, E, F sharp, then you have B. So you can start to add the F sharp or leave it. Okay, it depends on what you like. Then we have that same chord we use in the second. Okay, we have G, D, G, we have B flat, D, F, we have A. You can have to go which one we use it in the first one, the first progression, then back down to the 4. So it can be, or you can start to go. This is another one. This is a minor 7th flatted 5th. Oh, it's actually of this note. Okay, flattened 9th. Sorry, I said flatted 5th. No, this flattened 9th. Then you have a 13th chord actually. So we have C, we have the 5th, 7th, dominant 7th, then we have the flatted 9th, then we have the 10th, and we have the 13th. So we have we make a miracle work. Now another way we can another chord that we can actually add before going to the 4 in this route is this chord. This is a dominant 7th, flatted 5th. Oh, it's actually 13th chord of this note. So we have 13th, flatted 9th. Sorry, I don't know why I'm always saying flatted 5th, flatted 9th. Okay, so we have so that re, do. Wow, that's cool. So those are the very common routes that we actually use in gospel chords, in gospel um, when we play gospel to take us back to the 4. I hope this has helped you. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.